How are you?
I'm great.
I'm so excited to be having this conversation with you.
Me too. This is a moment. This is a real moment.
Yeah. I feel like even from the first casting interview we did with you, I could just feel how much you wanted to be a part of a project like this. Like I remember you saying something like you love seeing the realization and actualization of other people's dreams coming true. And I just thought that was so touching because I feel like a lot of people are so focused on their own dreams, their own goals, and like pursuing. And so for you to say like, I like watching when other people are like doing what they want and then being a part of that. I thought that was really special. So maybe you can even touch.
I mean, it was the first thing that came to me when I saw the project. I was like, this is important to you. You went round, you asked everyone, you went round most classes.
I was in the B1 classes.
You put posters everywhere, and this was really important to you. And it was, I just said, if I do anything with myself, at least serious this year, it's to help someone, help them move forward. Because it's like, I would imagine the movie was just like some little idea you got at some point, and now it's real. And I am part of the reason why it's real, and it's really good.
And not only that, but your incredible French accent, I feel like is just the star of the show. That we've screened the film to a few people, and they're like, "She's Nigerian," and I'm like, like,
thank you.
So it's just so lovely to see that as well.
Lots of practice, practice.
How long have you been studying French?
I would say 2 years now.
Wow.
2023 and 2024 and now. So it's 2 years, almost 3.
Wow.
Almost 3.
And why did you want to learn French?
Because I just would really like to embrace the culture of like mostly France. But I do feel I have more of a connection to Francophonie countries than actually to France. I love Francophonie countries. I love Côte d'Ivoire, their accents, perfect. The way they speak French, it embodies the African parts. And people say we're aggressive, we're not aggressive, but we're very expressive.
There we go.
We're expressive. And the way they speak French, you can feel who they are in their French.
Yeah, I think that's so exciting, even just with you and Emmanuel, who plays Seydou in the film. Both of your takes just on taking on the French, like with so much confidence, I think was so exciting. Obviously, I'm here to talk as an actor, but like I also directed you guys, and just your willingness, your boldness, your confidence throughout the process, and humility as well, I think is the reason it just came out so beautiful, and it was so exciting to just watch you do what you do.
Thank you.
To talk more about the themes in the film, because obviously the film takes on a lot of topics that are prevalent here in Nigeria, one of them being the term of Japa, right? The idea of leaving Nigeria, seeking out opportunity, sometimes with no intention of returning. And so I just wanted to know from you, like, what is your opinion on choosing to stay or choosing to leave and that whole conversation?
The Japa conversation has been very big in my household, friends in general. Most people I knew from secondary school have left, and it's not even been that long since we left school. So it's easy for some people to make that decision to leave, but it's still so like profoundly difficult for other people because there's no way like Nigeria. No way. And when you are born here, when you are connected to the country, that's for me too. I don't want to be anywhere else. I don't really want to be anywhere else, but it hurts to see the country not get better. In your desperate heart, you want this country to get better, but nothing's improving, nothing's happening, and then it's just, for a lot of people feel like there is no future here. There is nothing for them, for common working people. So what do common working people do? They take up and they leave to ensure survival, and that's the take most people have. I mean, a lot of people do say, okay, this country's not moving forward. I don't like this country anymore. Sure, I was born here, but then I don't care. I'll throw away my passports. I'll leave everything behind. And people are really desperate. People are so desperate. You have Nigerians in Iran, and it's that bad. It's a lot for me to talk about.
For sure. It's such a big topic, and I think that's why we're trying to foster so much open conversation about it, because I think as one individual you can't have all the answers, and like everyone has a nuanced story about the idea of it based on their upbringing, you know, based on the opportunities they have or haven't had. And so I think that everyone's opinion on it deserves to be spoken on. There shouldn't be any pressure to like have the right thing to say.
It's
you know,
not black, it's not white.
Exactly. You know, and I think the evolution of Nigeria and like where we're going to go in, let's say, the next 100 years, no one can predict it. You know, and so just being open to what everyone has to say, and at the end of the day, just giving it all to God is all we can do. That's
Sure,
so.
that's so true. And in the whole conversation around leaving, staying, Rachel, what do you think it really means to stay? And like, is it a general decision people understand in the context of like what it means?
You know, like I said, I think everyone brings their life experience to the question. And so for me, when I think of the choice to stay, it's a choice of hope, you know, and there's a scripture that says like the body can take sickness, but oh, the heart cannot deal with a crushed spirit. And I think a lot of people have crushed spirits because of where the country is. But it's like you can't do anything. You can't go anywhere with a crushed spirit. You can't even go abroad with a crushed spirit. It won't get you there. And so I think overall, I think just choosing hope at the end of the day, that's all we can do as humans is like wake up and choose hope. And so if that hope looks like staying or leaving, you know, that's person to person as well.
I do. That is beautiful. And I do really believe one of our core strengths as human beings is hope. The ability to hope. And as long as there's hope, there's a future.
Amen.
As long as there's hope, there will always be a way forward. As long as you see it, like, this is never the end.
Yeah.
So how you feel now will never be how you feel forever, and we'll get somewhere.
I love that. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, we didn't even properly introduce ourselves. If you want to just like say your name and what you do and everything.
My name is Mimidoo Iornav, and I play Nadege on Rachel's most beautiful, perfect, lovely project, Tijula. It was amazing being here. It was really touching to play the movie, see the movie. Just when I put my soul, my heart in these things, you can't just shake it off. It becomes part of you generally and your thought process. Maybe I'm a little bit Nadege now. I mean, that's a thing you're acting. You take on your roles and you take the characters and then you put them within you. And yeah, there'll always be Nadege in me.
So I really am curious because your character is really important to the story. You know, she comes in at a pivotal moment for Seju without spoiling too much for the audience, but she makes him think, you know, about his decision and how he wants to move forward in life, kind of based on her own regrets. And so I just was curious to know for you, what was your connection to your character Nadege and the idea of duty versus desire that she kind of brings to the table?
I mean, it's theme with duty and desire as Africans, Nigerians. There's always that pressure. And I can imagine Nadege, in the context she has felt that pressure that Sedu, the conflicts he was having with himself for whether to choose his passion, his art, that is something real tangible, over staying and working a job you obviously detest.
Yeah.
I mean, the corporate world is so sucking, and you see it with the way she speaks to him. She listens, but then she also tries to give him as much like caution as she can.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
Right.
This is like, I mean, sure, I won't wail and weep in your arms, but you can see I'm not happy. Even in her demeanor, the line where she says she sings from time to time. It's it's something that was your whole life, and now you barely have time for it. You have to choose your duty.
Yeah.
And you have to go into the corporate world, and it's for Nadege and me. I think I can connect the whole concept of having passions that aren't conventional, that you say to your parents, but as Nigerians, the only thing they have in their heads is doctor, lawyer,
right,
and banker, and I mean, we only have the art sciences and business classes. Nothing ever really branches out of that because they feel like you shouldn't even branch out of that. It's nothing else is real. You just have to work these jobs and then you'll be happy because at the end of the day, working in this country will never just be for yourself, it will be for your family. You send money back home, you made it out, and then it's their ladder.
Right.
So
Yes,
they treat
yes.
these things like your passion is not saying your passion won't just make you happy financially, your passion will make us happy financially.
Ooh, uh-oh.
So you have to do the real work, the duty, the forfeit any dreams you have.
Yeah. You're really unearthing something here, because I feel like even in the story, you know, Seydou, his decision, we kind of leave it up in the air, of course. But it's like, even if you go, you still will have the financial responsibility of your sister, right? It's like you never really are able to shed that responsibility in our culture, of course, of taking care of family and community and sacrificing. And so I think I love that you just brought that up in the way you articulated it as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So something in the film, obviously, it's in the French language. And that's the main thing. And so I just was wondering for you, what was it like to act in French? Obviously, you've been taking French, you said, for 3 years now. And so what was that journey like? And I mean, we met at the Institute. Obviously, we're both learning the French language. So how did going to the Institute help you, and just like your process of learning the French language?
I mean, before, I just like say working with the Institute, it's like, it means a lot to me, because the Institute really it's a connective place for me. It's just one of those places I can't let go. No matter how much I stop doing my classes, I'll still go back. And it was my foundation for a long time. A lot of the people I met so far, people I still talk to, people I don't talk to, so many experiences that I have gotten out of the Institute, out of French, people I've met. And it's French and the movie. It was, when I first saw it, it didn't rile my creative side, because in my head I was like, oh, I'll go audition for set assistant and I'll just help around, and you made me audition.
I did.
Thank you so much.
I heard your French. I was like, wait a minute, you need to be on camera.
Thank you so much for that.
And you said you had theater background as well, that you'd done some things.
I mean, I was
in like secondary school or something.
A funny role. My set did a production of Things Fall Apart, and I played Enoch.
Okay,
if
lovely.
anyone remembers Enoch, the annoying missionary follower, that was me, because I was short. He said I should play Enoch.
Okay.
And that is mostly the experience I had. And then to now like channel, I mean, there's a creative inside all of us. And then for me to say and then channel what it takes to act. This is be on camera, be in a movie, have a script, memorize it, show up for rehearsals, give my all. And it's, thank you.
Oh, thank you. I mean, something I always say with acting is like anyone can act. All they need is the willingness to, you know, because we all have a story. We all come from something. We all experience ranges of emotions every week, right? And so I think when you have the right collaborators, like you and Emmanuel had really good chemistry, you know, and then you have someone to lead you, you can do anything. So I'm really happy that you were pleased.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're happy, I'm happy, and I really like to know, like, which, like, a scene your character or with your character that really excited you, like really brought you out, made you happy, put you.
You know, it's so interesting when acting and directing, because it's like I have to put on two different hats. But as far as the acting side of this, I think what was exciting with Amina was getting to show like a wide range of emotions in such a short time, because it's a short film, it's only 11 minutes, right? And so it's like, how much of the human experience can you really fit in that? And so we get to see Amina playful, we get to see her sad and crying, we get to see her angry with her brother, you know, we just get to see so many sides of her in such a short amount of time. And I think that that also kind of encapsulates grief. It's layered, it's not one-dimensional. You know, we see Seydou grieving in one way and we see Amina grieving in another way. And just getting to kind of honor that experience of people that have grieved through such heavy topics and show that it doesn't just look one way was very exciting for me. Well, thank you so much for being here, Mimi. I really appreciate it, and I love you so dearly.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you all for tuning into today's captivating conversation. I want to give a shout out to IFN, the Institut Français of Nigeria, for supporting this project and providing a community where we all came together. And next, I want to give a shout out to VOM Network for hosting today's interviews and just being the perfect place for us to come together and talk about our film. Watch Toujours Là wherever you can. Maybe there's a screening near you, or it will be online very soon. Bye!